scores will be on there. So.
Yeah, we can't see the screen. Right?
Yeah. We're live. There we go.
Oh, crikey.
There we go. We are ready.
Everyone think we're prepared, weren't we?
Yeah. Join us here at the Cherry Red Record Stadium after what I can only describe as probably a crushing 1-0 defeat, which I think has left a lot of I think as I left, there's a lot of grumbles and moans.
Yes.
But yeah, it's not always been a Tuesday night, but it's been a busy schedule.
It's quite fun, isn't it?
Games and I think
and
it's
even
just
even our TV's giving up.
I know, one of those days. But I think we had 2 or 3 chances there that could have gone in. A penalty that I'm probably not going to comment on the officiating, but penalties that have been seen given.
Yeah.
And yeah, just one of those days I think, and real tough. But any positives can you take from that? Apart from the first half an hour.
We haven't got to play Crawley again?
Yeah.
No, I'm joking. I thought Crawley run out, deserved winners, to be truthful.
Just controlled the play.
I thought, the first 30 minutes we thought we played well. I think the change, I was saying in the media area, you could see it in terms of the press. We were pressing really well on them, winning the ball in high areas, and it went flat, 30 to 45. And second half, they broke through our press easily, and in the end, a goal was coming, wasn't it, really?
Yeah, you know what, credit where credit's due. I said before, when I was speaking to you, in fact, Crawley do play good football, and I think considering the budget they have, people put them down as relegation favourites, but Scott Lindsay really has them playing good football, and I was really impressed with Liam Kelly today. Their number 4 really got on the ball and dictated play, and for the first half an hour, I think we were good. We were on top. We had key moments, like Tom alluded to. We had a penalty, which JJ wasn't happy with. He's screaming at the full pressure, which seems to happen every week, which I think he was well for the Bradford game.
I don't see how Omar doesn't get a penalty. He's goal side, and the only way a defender can get to the ball is to go through him.
Yeah, and then on top of that, Josh Davison, I think, has 2 key chances, and the keeper makes fantastic saves for both in the first half and second half. I feel like the game kind of changed when Kofi Barmer came off on the half an hour mark. We were kind of on top up until then, and then I don't know if it disrupted us or whatnot after that. Kind of petered out a little bit.
I think we usually play quite a high line, and obviously when you've got an older
it's difficult.
It's difficult.
It's difficult to know what changed. I think today it was really weird. We made the 3 subs, and it didn't change the game, did it? The subs, we still got the Crawley fans, bless them.
We got one single Crawley fan who I believe may have had a altercation with the police.
Yeah, a few flares.
Trying to buy a lot of jackets.
A few flares on the pitch, one after a goal and one at full time, which has made an almighty smell around it. I was looking around the media area thinking, what the hell, who smells? And realised it was on the pitch. But do you know what? It was frustrating. And I say the 3 subs that we made really should have been impact subs. It just didn't change, did it?
I thought Josh Kelly was unlucky to come off, but I thought he was very, very good again, showing real promise. I think he's just, I think we said last season when we were even probably the season before when we got relegated from League One, it was really looking just for that moment of luck.
Yeah.
And I think once Josh Kelly gets one, he'll get a few. I think we had obviously Ali at the start of the season. I think it was 10 games without scoring, and then we didn't stop scoring. So I think just once he gets that goal, I think his prowess. I think he had one bit where he pushed down the left and crossed the ball in beautifully for. I think there was either down the other end, but Josh Davison.
I think he actually got ahead of the ball. It sort of in the end come behind him. But hey, look, when you look back at moments for the first half hour, we're all over them, and we're just not scoring when we're on top.
Yeah.
Morecambe similar. I wouldn't say we were all over them, but again, key chances.
We didn't really test their keeper either. I think apart from the free kick, I don't think he made a save in the first half.
No.
And that's it's when like you said, when you're on top, you've got to shoot and make the most of those chances. I thought, I think we just struggled again. We haven't done in recent times, but struggled to sort of link the play up. So we sort of defended, ended up going to sort of clearing the ball from defence to attack, and that's just not really how we play.
Yep.
I think we've mentioned so many times that get the ball on the floor, break teams down, and we're best that way.
Yep. We weren't very direct, didn't we? Last 20.
We sort of brought off
Diags the whole way through,
we looked a bit desperate in the last 20. To be honest with you, I think once, especially when we went 1-0 down, we really tried forcing it. I think sometimes when you start doing that, it doesn't really work. Curtis and Gordon up front aren't sort of players to win headers as well. Kelly come off, which looked like a suspected hamstring injury. So I feel like Gordon and Curtis as well, they're more wingers.
Picking up loads of knocks and strains.
It's a heavy schedule though, isn't it?
I know you can't see the scores, but scores that are on the screen that we can't see, but I'll go for it. Gillingham drew 0-0 at home to Stockport. Milton Keynes drew with Wrexham 1-1 and...
Is it 3-0 Walsall?
3-0.
Over Morecambe?
Yes.
Which was a good result for Walsall.
So league-wise, hasn't changed that much in terms of this is probably our game.
It's the frustrating thing.
Game in hand, was it?
We could have picked up points, on a very tight.
We got a lot of home games,
didn't we? In the pre-match, there's sort of a couple of draws that we could have, nick a goal and you get 3 points or 6 points from Bradford and Morecambe. but that's football, isn't it? And I think there's one point, or I think something ridiculous that from one point between sort of 7th and 15th, which is might have been the same case now, but it was before the games. But
goal-wise, looked like obviously their goal, scrappy.
Yeah.
It felt similar.
Though,
it felt
it?
felt similar to Saturday, where it's a set play. It's just
And
scrappy. It's not like they're not knocking a 25-yarder past like an Accrington, is it? It's just scrappy goals, scrappy games.
I don't know what's worse though sometimes. Like when a 25-yarder goes in, you think that's a 1 in 10 kind of hit. When it's scrappy, it's also equally frustrating. Stu, one of the things you alluded to off air, you said you think there's a bit of a hangover from Ali. Is it just kind of adjusting to Josh Kelly, new way of playing, and obviously got a new back line? Is it just a bit of a blip at the moment?
I don't think it's that different from how Ali plays. I think Josh Kelly's fast and behind, can dribble with the ball and play across. I don't think they differ that much in style.
I think the difference is we got some cheap goals, didn't we, from Ali, where we could knock him and he could run through. I think it's not even on Josh Kelly. There's a lot of changes. Ronan Curtis coming, 2 different centre half changes. We've had James Ball going to centre midfield.
Man of the match, may I add?
So we've had a lot of changes, and that's the thing. And we look a little bit disjointed at the moment, don't we?
I was going to say the exact same thing. I think it's because we changed style. We've gone to a diamond, haven't we? And it works against Notts County, but you had a player like Conor Lemon-Evans to be more suited to that centre mid role. Whereas I think James Tilley, you get him out wide and attacking players. That's where his strengths are. I think today he was sort of neutralised a little bit by playing a bit more centrally.
But you know what? First half hour, I thought it worked. I thought the diamond worked.
But I think we got found out.
I think that was our thing. I think they made subtle changes in there. I think they were a bit more. The tempo was a bit quicker for them. As first half, I felt like their 3 centre halves wanted a bit more time, and I think they cut through us a bit easier in terms of I didn't take so many touches. I think that's probably what changed it. But the momentum changed, and let's be fair. I think we're all sitting there thinking, if one team's going to score, it ain't going to be us. They're frustrating.
We didn't create enough chances as well with 3 strikers on the pitch for me. Like you said, the performances looked a little bit disjointed after the half an hour.
It'll come though, I think. You know, I think we've gone again. Obviously, we haven't. I think Josh Davison and Josh Kelly have started together. I don't think. No. Obviously, we've had Josh Kelly and Ronan Curtis. We've had Josh Kelly and John Kamani-Gordon, and we've had Josh Kelly and Josh Davison. You know, that's for a new guy in a changing room. That's a lot of changes to sort of try and get into a system. And I think that's going to be difficult for him getting into a new environment, getting into a new bunch of lads, and then having a different strike partner every time. That's probably going to add to the sort of disjointed nature of the side.
Definitely.
But it's positive signs, I think. I think if there's anything to take from it is that there's something to come. John Kamani-Gordon looked very good when he came on, very fast, I think he struggled to get into the game, but when he sort of the runs in behind. If we're going to go to sort of longer ball football in the dying moments of games, it looked like he can be effective with that. I don't think it suits Ronan Curtis as much, but there might be something when he gets fully back up to match fitness. We forget he's played 200 minutes of football. It's going to take a while for him to get back up to full speed.
We're just chucking loads of players on the moment, aren't we? Do you know what I mean? And it just doesn't look. It looks disjointed, I think, on that sort of side of it. Again, next 3 fixtures coming up. So away at Doncaster.
Which they're
doing
well,
well.
aren't they?
Typical, isn't it? Form-wise, typical. They're doing well. Then we're at home here on the 2nd of March, 12:30 kickoff.
Yes,
I remember.
One here.
And then on my birthday, we have a game. We have Grimsby.
Away or home, of course.
I hope we're home. If we're away, then I've gone to the wrong place. On my birthday. And me and Nick have the same birthday, don't we? So we're guaranteed to not win that. We're guaranteed. Nick will be 29. Again, I wish I was 29. I feel like I've doubled that. But hopefully we get a win in it. But I don't know what else to say really. Any comments on screen? It's flat, isn't it? It's just like...
It's almost like we lost 1-0 on a Tuesday. Should we leave it there?
I can't think of anything positive to say.
No.
Apart from the fact we haven't got to play quad again this season. They enjoyed it.
Nice.
They enjoyed it, didn't they? They bought about 500 here today, and
I did think it was bizarre that they didn't. Were they not given the whole stand, or I don't know. But
I'm not sure. But well done.
I got caught up with them at Earlswood Station, which was a joy to walk with. So,
but well done to Crawley, and
we'll leave it there. We'll see you a week on Saturday for the earlier kick-off of 12:30.
12:30. That's going to muck us all up, isn't it? That's going to muck us all up.
No
pre-match breakfast rather than a pre-match lunch.